Hi everyone. I know I just did a video yesterday, but I really wanted to do this one too because I've got kind of a core message about this one. We Since May 1st, I've actually been really enjoying the market. It seems that technical analysis is starting to work again. It doesn't mean the market's always going down, certainly, as we saw here. But the charts that I'm using and the things that I've been anticipating seem to be panning out pretty well, so I'm feeling better about trading these days. And I do think that it's possible that we could be in for a bit of a bounce here, but I actually see that as a really good opportunity. At the moment, I am still mostly short, but I'm not as committed as I was yesterday. Yesterday, I closed the day out with 100 shorts, 110% committed. Presently, I'm down to only, in quotes, 82 shorts, and also one rather large long, which is GDX. And the commitment level is more like, I don't remember exactly, like 70% or something like that, 70, 75. So have backed off to some degree, have tightened up my stops, and have taken on GDX as a long. As I said in a post earlier today, I'm looking for this to bounce to maybe as high as 57.5. Along those same lines, and this is really the theme of this video post, are a bunch of shorts I'd like to enter at higher prices that I have waiting in the wings. And I'd like to just go, I'm going to go through all of them now just very quickly. And I mean quickly, just bang, bang, bang right through them, because I got 43 of these guys in a watch list, just so you can jot down any of that might be of interest to you. I usually use a 10-year daily. Let me tighten this up here to maybe a 5-year daily. But let me just show you these. I'll just recite the symbols as we go through them. Maybe I'll make a quick remark on some of them. But the thrust of this is that these are symbols that I would like to short at higher prices. Should we get that bounce that I mentioned in GDX and in oil and OIH, that kind of thing, I'd be very, very eager to short these. So most of these I'll just recite the symbol just for your interest. So ATPG, BEXP, many of these have a neckline that I would like to see kind of reclaimed. And it might take the rest of the week to do that. BID, a lot of these are energy related. BID obviously is not. BID is a, that's Sotheby's. But in this instance, a lot farther to go. A few of these examples have a long way to go before I would kind of get excited about reshorting them again. This one have to climb a good, even 20% before I got interested in it. BIDU, BUNT, another broken trend line there. BZH. So the theme here, most of these are some are trend lines and some are necklines. C. CAT, CBT. This is kind of both. It's both broken trend line, and this isn't so much a neckline, but it is, to my view, an important horizontal level. CDR, this one looks really good, but it's fallen so much that I kind of prefer it to be a little bit of a higher price. There's nothing to reclaim so much here, but if this were, say, 50, 60 cents higher, the risk would be a lot lower. Same here, CHRS, CNQ, again, a combination broken trend line and a horizontal line I'd like to recapture. CTCM, DBLE. This at one point was this beautiful bullish, it's really soared on the strength and energy, and by the same token it's been very weak on the weakness and energy. FNSR, FOE, very clean here. I mean, imagine this being back up to around 13.5. What a wonderful short that would be. FSLR, FST. Now GBX I actually did a post on today, and I took very good profits on this today. But I don't want to be greedy. I'd rather re-enter at a better price. Hopefully that opportunity will present itself. GGB, so many very nice patterns here. GLBL, very long way this has fallen. This has fallen by about half. So it would have to really push up to like 7.5 or so for me to get interested. Good old Google there. Goldman Sachs, everyone's favorite company, most respected company in the world. Just kidding. So yeah, these guys, getting around 150 or so, that would be kind of interesting. HSP, LBTYA, kind of a long symbol for you there. This one actually, that looks pretty good to short almost immediately. It's sort of like wine, you can drink now. LDK, I guess with the weakness in TSL today, some solar got hit, but here again, getting back to anywhere close to 10 would be very, very intriguing. LXK, MAR, NDSN, OIS. Wouldn't take a heck of a lot to be a very enticing short on this one. Open did a post on this yesterday. A push on this back to the mid-90s, as long as it stays beneath that line, would be uber cool. PAL, long way to climb here, but I like to keep it on the radar screen. Pay, same deal. Priceline, I covered this today at a nice little profit. It's not really it's not in any kind of pattern. It's just gone up hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of percent, and it seems to be kind of slowly easing away from that channel, kind of weakening ever so subtly. So one of the few unpatternish ones there. PWER, I wanted to short this today, but they didn't have any. RDN, RIG, another oil one here, getting back up to the 75 range would be wonderful. RJF, SFG, TLM. This is a real favorite, WLK. Just look at that head and shoulders and the broken neckline. Just delicious. WRC. And finally, XEC. Another, these are like dime a dozen right now, these energy-related head and shoulders. So, aren't I nice? 43 stocks for you to consider. All for the low price of clicking some ads just to show your support. But worth the wait. The reason for the title is that I do think these shorts are going to be worth the wait. I hope they, it's one of those times that I want the market to rally. On the one hand, I've got a bunch of shorts that will suffer because of that, but on the other, I've got a lot of other shorts that are just tantalizing that I would love to get into. So what happens if the market weakens and just starts falling hard? I guess what happens is that there might be 3 or 4 of these that I would still enter. I don't get real excited about shorting stuff that's already way below what I consider a good price. So part of me wants to see the market fall because that's always nice for my other shorts, and part of me wants to see it rally. So I guess some part of me is going to be happy no matter what. Anyway, that's it for me. I hope some of these ideas are interesting to you, and have a good rest of the week.